This is a recast of the 4,300-word piece, Machine Translation Systems, MTS, from Schnappat AI. This article discusses the development and use of machine translation systems, MTS, as a tool to facilitate communication and overcome language barriers. Let's listen in.
Machine translation systems, or MTS, are software programs designed to automatically translate source text from one language to another. This idea has been around since the 17th century, but researchers started to develop MTS in the late 1950s and early 1960s. It's now widely used in lots of industries.
Despite advances in MTS technology, there are still numerous challenges, like accuracy and cultural nuances. Although demand for automatic translation is growing and making MTS an increasingly important tool for communication across borders. To understand how this works, let's define what exactly an MTS is.
An MTS is a computational approach to automatically translating text from one language to another. It uses algorithms to analyze the structure of sentences and apply pre-established translation rules to generate a coherent translation. It's composed of pre-processing modules, alignment algorithms, and post-processing modules which prepare, compare, and refine the translation output.
In today's globalized society, the demand for automatic translation continues to grow, making MTS an important tool for communication between different cultures. It has the potential to facilitate international trade and promote understanding across borders.
The development of MTS dates back to the 1940s with the rise of computing and research on automated translation. The U.S. government funded research on MTS during the Cold War, but it wasn't until the late 1960s that IBM developed the first MTS that produced usable translations. Since then, advances in machine learning and neural networks have helped to improve accuracy.
Despite advancements in MTS technology, there are still several issues that need to be addressed, such as inaccuracies due to context and cultural nuances, or tone and emotion, which can lead to misunderstandings. Human translators are still needed to translate accurately with understanding of language nuances.
There are plenty of advantages to using MTS, such as providing instant translations of large amounts of text, which saves time and money. It can also be programmed to recognize certain linguistic nuances and adapt to style preferences, promoting collaboration and empathy across cultures. Plus, it's fast and efficient, making it essential for global communication.
So what kind of MTS systems are out there? Well, there are three main types of MTS.
The first is the role-based machine translation system, which relies on a set of parameters and language rules set by linguists. This method is accurate but requires the maintenance of a large database of language rules.
The second type is the statistical machine translation, which uses data-driven methods to learn from existing translations, making it more accurate and adaptive. It can process huge volumes of text quickly, making it perfect for large-scale projects.
And finally, there's the neural machine translation system, which uses deep learning algorithms to create a model that can learn how language works and make contextually appropriate translations.
So what is the takeaway here? While MTS can be efficient and cost-effective, they are better used as a tool to assist human translators in getting the job done. Language is complex and constantly evolving, and the accuracy and fluency of MTS still lag behind the understanding and creativity of human communication.
That's right. There are many challenges and limitations to using MTS, ranging from ambiguity to understanding language nuances and cultural expressions. They also struggle with translating idiomatic expressions, puns, and jargon specific to certain domains.
Right. Additionally, MTS face challenges in translating documents with complex language, such as those involving legal and technical content. This is because machine translation systems must account for the differences in grammar, syntax, and vocabulary between languages.
That's true. And when it comes to business applications, MTS can be of great use in translating documents, contracts, and communication between employees who speak different languages. It can also be used to translate marketing content and product descriptions to reach a wider audience.
We should also mention that the quality of translation produced by MTS depends significantly on the type of language pair, translation tools, and additional linguistic resources made available to the system. While MTS have progressed considerably in recent years, the accuracy of their output still falls behind the level of human translators.
Absolutely.
MTS also have potential to cause disruption in the translation industry. As these systems become more advanced, there is a risk that human translators may become obsolete, However, it is more likely that human translators will transition to roles such as post-editing and quality assurance, where their expertise can be used to improve the output of MTS.
That's a good point. The article also goes on to state that there are several challenges associated with MTS, such as handling rare and low-frequency languages, understanding informal language, and handling complex structures and nuances.
Right. In order to overcome these challenges, further research into MTS is necessary to ensure accurate translations and effective communication across languages.
Advancements in artificial intelligence and machine learning are making leaps and bounds in the field of machine translation systems. Researchers are exploring the use of unsupervised learning, which allows for the creation of systems that can learn from unstructured data and adapt to new situations. In addition, natural language processing, NLP, can be used to improve the accuracy of translations by analyzing the syntax, semantics, and pragmatics of the source text.
Speech recognition, SR, can also be used to improve the quality of machine translations by recognizing spoken words and correctly interpreting them. Therefore, integrating MTS with other technologies can lead to more accurate, efficient, and effective translations.
In conclusion, it is evident that machine translation systems, MTS, have become increasingly vital in today's globalized world. As the demand for seamless and accurate translation continues to grow, MTS presents a practical solution to overcome language barriers and bridge linguistic gaps between nations.
Despite their limitations, MTS remain useful tools for facilitating communication and providing a basic understanding of foreign languages. Therefore, further research and improvement in MTS is crucial to overcome the challenges related to the quality of translation.